Starting from zero and building an AI agent completely from scratch, even if you're a total beginner and have no prior marketing experience, isn't slow because of the tech. It's slow because people don't know what to build. And after seeing thousands of AI automations deployed in real businesses, the problem is always the same. People start by learning tools instead of defining the outcome they want the AI agent to replace. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through building your very first AI agent from scratch in under 30 minutes. No code, no theory, just a working AI automation system by the end of this video. And this is the same approach I've seen work across thousands of business owners that I've worked with, so this is not just some theory. And once you see how quickly this comes together, you're gonna see how obvious it is that so many people get stuck by just learning AI instead of actually using it. So stick around with me here because you're about to change your business leveraging AI forever. So with that said, let me just pull up my website so I can show you guys exactly how to make this happen. And right here, this is a simple AI automation software that we're going to be using to set up all of this using AI for your website in your business. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use one of these pre-built templated demo websites that I have. And if you don't have a website and you need to get a website set up for your business, you can actually just use the same AI software to create your own professionally designed website. We have over 1,000 templates right here that you can go and choose from. But we're just going to say for this example, we've already got a website. So I'm just going to use this personal injury lawyer right here for this example. So I'll pop up a little view of what this looks like so we can show you how we're going to leverage AI to not only book more appointments, but actually help us close more deals as well. So if we look at this website, I'm just going to move my head here really quick. That I like to do to any website is add a little chat widget in the bottom right-hand corner here, because statistics show that a typical website just like this converts less than 1% of people that visit the website into actual leads. And then by adding a simple chat widget, it boosts the number of leads and the number of sales conversations that we're having with the people that are already visiting our website. So in order to do that, this is very simple to do. If you can copy and paste, you can make this happen. We're just going to come over here to chat widget and we'll go click create a new chat widget right here. And so for this example, we're just going to go and select this live chat right here. And then we can customize. You can see this little chat widget down here in the bottom right-hand corner, and you can style this chat widget however you want. So if you want to change the color, if you want to change what it looks like, whatever it might be. So we're just going to leave it just like this, just for this simple example. Click on save. And this is the first step that we're going to use to adding AI to our website, because we're going to click on get code. We're just going to copy this code, and it's going to say copy this code in the body or the footer section of your website. All right. So now if we're using the websites in this software, which all softwares, all website softwares have this very simple and easy to do to copy and paste into the website. We're going to come back over here to the websites, click on this personal injury lawyer one right here, click on settings, and then you can see we've got the header tracking code and the body tracking code. So I'm just going to paste this right in right there. I'm going to scroll down, make sure I hit save so that this is all ready to go live on this website. And then once this is saved, I'm going to pop up a new preview, and you'll see that this website chat widget was just added right here. So it says, hi there, have a question? Text us here. So now we can come in and start a text conversation with this business. Now, I know what you're thinking is probably like, oh man, well, who's going to be responding to these text messages? How do we have to hire another person to go and respond to all these text messages? We just don't have the time. We don't have the support. We don't have all that. Well, this is where AI comes in handy. We're going to be able to set up AI to respond to all of your customer support requests, and also be able to direct the support requests to automatically book an appointment on our calendar for us. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to come back over here to the simple AI automation software, and then we'll come down here to settings. We're going to click on conversation AI, and then over here you can see I've already put it on autopilot. Normally it's on off by default. We're going to set on autopilot, and then we're going to say, hey, anyone that reaches out to our business via Instagram, Facebook, SMS, so they text our business, or the chat widget or the live chat like we just set up on this website right here, then we want to be able to train an AI bot to respond to all of the questions that are coming in. And so we come down here for advanced settings. We can give the business a name, whatever your business name is, right? And then we can say, hey, how long do we want to wait before responding? We might say, hey, we only want to wait 1 minute, so we don't want them to have to wait forever. And then the maximum messages a bot can send. We've got a few different things that we can go through and select right there. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to come over here to the bot training, because we might be thinking, well, cool, we've got an AI bot, but how does the AI bot know how to respond to all of these questions? Well, we just come over here to bot training, and I'll just move my head here once again, just so you guys can see this. And we are going to grab the website URL, so this one right here, and we're going to copy it. And obviously, this is just a demo website. I don't have everything set up, but you would grab your website, and we would just paste it right here in this area, and we would click Get Data. So now what's happening is this AI bot is going to take about 10 to 20 seconds. It's going to scan the entire website, all the pages, learn about all your business services, all your hours of operation, your price points, anything that a customer would want to ask you, and it's going to learn everything about your business. Now, here's the deal. A lot of times businesses have questions that come in, they get asked all the time that might not be on their website for some reason. And so if that's the case, all you have to do is add these frequently asked questions right here. You just type in the question you get asked all the time and the answer, and you click save right here. Okay. And then once you've done that and you feel like the bot is trained up how it should be, we come over here to the bot trial and we can just test this out. So I'm just going to reset this right here. So we'll say, what hours are you open? And now, obviously, this is just a demo. The bot is going to scan the entire website. It's going to say, okay, they're Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. You can say right here, hey there, unfortunately, the information snippet doesn't match. So basically, it doesn't have all the information on that demo website, which is totally fine. So if we do like the answer that it gives us, though, we give it a thumbs up. But in this case, it didn't respond with the right answer because obviously it's a demo website. So all we would do is click on this thumbs down and we would train the bot and say, we are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. And then we just say, train bot, okay? And so now we can come over here and just say, what hours are you open? And we'll see if this is already trained and see what response it gives us. So it says, we're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. What time works best for you to book an appointment? And so now we can give it a thumbs up because this was the right response. So just like that is so easy to go through and train this AI bot. So now anyone coming to your website, we're not only going to be able to get more leads and capture more data and create more conversations with your prospective clients, but we'll also be able to have AI respond immediately to all of these customer communications. And then on top of that, we can go through and we can say, hey, we want to configure the intent. Meaning, what do we want the bot to do? Do we want to direct them to a certain web page, or do we want to direct them to book an appointment on our calendar? And in this case, we're just going to say, hey, we want you to book on a calendar. So this is enabled right here. Okay. And then we come down here and we select which calendar we'd want them to book on. Okay. This is obviously, once again, just a demo calendar, but you could set up a calendar for each one of your sales reps or whoever might be taking phone calls. You select that, click save, and now the bot is going to guide the conversation. It'll answer the questions the client has, but then guide the conversation to go and set an appointment with all of these prospective clients. Okay, so now we've got this AI chatbot to respond to all of the incoming text messages, live chat, Instagram DMs, Facebook messages from our website. But now I want to show you how we can add AI voice for all the phone calls that are coming in. Now, most websites, it looks like this website doesn't have it, but they'll typically have a phone number. So you can see right here, it's got a phone number down here to be able to call into the business. Now, the truth is, statistics show that 62% of incoming calls go unanswered to small businesses, which totally makes sense because most small businesses, they don't have the time to sit there and answer every single phone call. A massage therapist, a chiropractor, they're back doing the work that they're actually paid to do, right? And not all of them have assistants or secretaries to go through and make all those calls or answer all the phone calls. So what we're going to set up is a simple service called AI Voice. Okay, so I'm going to come over here, back into the same exact software. I'm going to click on Settings. I'm going to go over here to this AI agent, and I'm going to create an AI agent. which means anytime a phone call comes into the business, we're going to be able to have an AI bot that actually sounds very legit and realistic, which I'm going to demo for you here in just a second. And this takes just a couple of clicks to set up. You don't need to have any tech skills or any marketing experience to go through and make this happen. So all we'll do is come over here and click on Create Agent, and then we would just give the agent a name. So we'll just say this agent's name is Sally, right? Then you put in your business name, test business for this example. And in the voice, we've got Samantha right here. We could name her Samantha, but we've got a variety of different voices, which is super cool. Oh, we've got Sally right here. Look at that. Very cool. And so now we're going to come down here, and this right now is only for incoming calls, inbound calls, but very soon they're going to be releasing outbound calls. So if you need to go through and do appointment reminders, like if you're a dentist, or go and make outbound calls to go and try to set appointments for your sales reps, you'll be able to go through and make that happen. And then this is the agent's initial message, and you can customize this to tweak whatever you want them to say. So it says, hey, you have reached, whatever the business name is, how can I help you today? And I'm just going to move my head once again so you can see this whole process. So over here, we'll say customize the text. You can have the AI agent say whatever you want it to say. And so we're going to just click on next right here. And then we'll say, what are the agent's goals? Like when they're answering the phone call, what do we want them to do? And this is just on the basic mode where we say, okay, we want them to grab the name, we want to grab the email, and also what their issue is. Like, why are they calling in? Do they have back pain and they're calling into like a massage therapist or a chiropractor? Or they've got like a toilet leaking and they're calling to a plumber, whatever it might be. And then you could also switch to advanced mode where you can train the AI bot to give it like a background, and this is your history, and this is how you want like kind of a fun, playful vibe of how you want to interact with your potential clients. However, for this example, I'm just going to keep it on the basic mode, but you can do some really cool advanced things. Now, we'll just click on next, and we'll select a phone number that's associated with your account. So for this account, you can see we've got this just 800 number, and then we would click save. Now, I'm not going to go through and set this up because I've already got another demo account already set up for you guys just to go and show you guys how this works. So let me just pull up my head again, and I'm just going to call this business so you guys can see this in live action, how cool this is.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hey, you have reached Instant Electrician Service. How can I help you today?
Yeah, my lights are out in my attic.
Got it. Let's get this sorted out for you. Can I start with your name, please?
Yeah, it's Jason Wardrop.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is JASONWARDROP. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great. Thanks, Jason. Could you please provide your email address so we can follow up with you?
Yeah, it's jwar1088@gmail.com.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your email address is jwar1088@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect, thanks. So, your lights are out in the attic. Anything else you want to mention about the issue?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Jason. Our team will reach out to you shortly to help fix the lights in your attic. Thanks for calling and have a great day.
How cool is that, right? So they not only took down my information, and the cool thing is in that software I just showed you, all of the contact information is going to be auto-updated in the CRM or the database where it stores all the contacts. So now the system is not only answering the phone call, it's also taking note of what the issue is. And it's cool because like it sounded like a real person. Obviously, I knew it was AI. You probably would know it was AI. But they were able to not only know what issue it was, but also repeat back what the issue was, collect all the information. I kind of have a weird last name. Most people don't know how to spell it. The AI agent actually knew exactly how to spell it, which obviously I'm not saying they're going to get it right 100% of the time, but that was pretty cool. So if you guys want to go through and add AI to your website for your business, all you have to do is go through and leverage some of these simple things I showed you how to set up. And you see now that you don't need any tech skills to go through and make this happen. A lot of this is as simple as copy and paste and just clicking a few buttons to go and put AI into your website to respond to all of the maybe customer service type questions that are coming in via text, or even the phone calls that are coming in. And AI is going to help you save a ton of time and a ton of money, so you're not having to hire a real human that might get tired. They might not show up one day, where AI is going to show up every day, every time, respond in a timely manner, and be able to book more appointments on your business's calendar for you directly from your website. So once again, if you guys like this video, go ahead, smash the like button. If you thought this was cool, some of this AI tech, consider sharing it with a friend or a business owner that you might know that might find this valuable. And then once you've done that, go ahead, drop a comment down below. And I actually know the founders of this software company, and they hooked me up with an extended 30-day free trial to give you, where normally if you go to their main website, it's just a 14-day free trial. So I'm able to give you an extra couple of weeks to go through and get this set up for your business, get it all running, get it all started. Plus, like I said, if you just drop a comment down below, I'll hook you up with my private link to unlock all my free AI training, templates, scripts, so you can use those in your business. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.